It's been fascinating working with Cycle Technologies during this past year and seeing firsthand what it takes to run a social impact company. I was wondering if you can take a few minutes and discuss what it means to be a successful social entrepreneur.
Sure. When we started in 2002, I don't think anyone really had heard of the concept of being a social entrepreneur. I certainly hadn't. But really, being a social entrepreneur is just about having sort of a dual purpose. You both want to be a profitable, sustainable company, but you also have a real social mission to impact people's lives. We've been really focused on reproductive health, and in particular have focused on preventing unplanned pregnancies. But there are social entrepreneurs who have sustainable businesses focusing on a range of issues, everything from education to the environment.
So it sounds like there are not-for-profits.
Actually, a social impact company can be a nonprofit, or it could also be a private for-profit company. It really depends on the goals of the company, who their customers are, what kinds of services they're offering, where they're located. So it can really go either way. And I know a lot of social entrepreneurs really struggle with that question when they're getting started. We're actually set up as a private company, and I probably have a little bit of bias in that my background is business. And so when I was starting the company, I really wanted to bring that to bear on the organization. I really like the structure that running a company as a private company brings, and the very focus on sort of the services that you're making available. Additionally, though, we're offering family planning tools, and I think it was really important that we prove the model and that we do it in a very sustainable way. I firmly believe that if we couldn't do it sustainably, we should really question whether to do it at all, because you could be doing more harm than good.
So what advice would you give someone who wants to become a social entrepreneur?
Well, the first thing would be just get out there and do it. There's nothing like a first-hand education to really learn what you need to do. But I would also tell someone that they need to be on the ground. They need to be in the communities that they're trying to help. And if they can't be there, they need to have partners or other people who are on the ground who really understand the landscape, who can understand the environment, the situation, and really make sure that the solution they're trying to bring is going to have an impact. Another would be to get an A-plus team around you, because you can't do it alone, and it can be so challenging. You need people with a wide range of skill sets, and you need them to share the passion and the vision that you have. And I guess that would actually be the last one, is that, as a social impact company, you actually have an advantage. You have a real social mission that you need to hold on to that vision. And it'll get you up in the morning. It'll help you really overcome a lot of the day-to-day stuff that we all have to deal with. So really hold on to that passion that you have to make a real change.
Is that how you became a social entrepreneur?
Actually, I think I came at it a little differently than a lot of people. A lot of social entrepreneurs will see a problem and then they'll have to figure out a solution to fix that problem. In my case, I was actually presented with the innovation, and I really had to educate myself on the whole landscape around reproductive health and understand the issue of unplanned pregnancies in particular. And it was only through that process that I got really excited about the work and became a social entrepreneur. So again, I think I came at it a little bit differently than most, in that I had the innovation first and then learned about the problem.
I really like working at Cycle Technologies and actually seeing the innovations that make a real impact in people's lives. And I don't want to reveal too much, but it's exciting to see the innovations to come.
Yeah, we have some cool things ahead.